Hey friends, I want to share the story with you because I really think it's going to help you. When you're doing anything with your marketing, this is going to help you. My name is Shauna Anderson Newt. I'm the president of Spitfire Advertising, and we help our clients reach their goals through marketing campaigns, marketing programs, doing things with swag to help them get the results that they're looking for. So a few days ago, I got a phone call from a restaurant who had found me online, and they're looking for some help with getting more traffic to their business. For lunch, dinner, they want to do some events, and they really wanted to focus on the corporate accounts that were around them. There's Google Cloud, there was Rambus, there's Juniper, these different places around them that are in walking distance to the restaurant. So they said, we want to create this corporate program. We don't know exactly what it looks like. So I sketched something out. I did some research online for them. I asked them some questions, but I said, I'm looking online, I can't really get a feel for what your restaurant looks like. So can I come in? I want to come in as a secret shopper. And they said, no, we don't have time. We want to do something pretty quick. So just come in and meet with us. I said, okay. So I went in and met with them. And when I saw their restaurant, it looked different than the perception I had from the online pictures, which is terrible. It should always match, so you're not surprised when you get it there. And it wasn't attracting a corporate crowd like they wanted. And so I said that to them in the meeting, and they totally disagreed, and they said, no, this is what we're attracting, and kind of argued with me. And I said, okay, well, let's do this. I'm going to ask some of my clients who would be the ideal clients for this program that we want to implement, and let's see what they say. Let me take some pictures, some video. I'll tell them what we're doing, and we'll get their feedback. They agreed, and they said, but we really want a proposal really quick. And I said, well, we need to be strategic. So first we're going to ask these questions, because why waste any time or money on doing a proposal or doing any marketing if we don't even know if our ideal clients are going to be attracted to this, if they're going to be the ones that even want this, or they're going to want to come here, because my gut feeling was it's not the right fit. So I sent out pictures and I sent out videos to an EA in Cisco, in Intel, and GitLab. And I said, this is what we're doing. What do you think? Would this be a place that you would, refer people to, that you would come yourself, that you would have team building events at? Let me know. Is it one of those things? Is it none of those things? If yes, then why? If no, then why? We really want the intel, the information from you, because you would be our ideal client for this. So I sent it off to all three. All came back with a no, we wouldn't do any of the things that you want to do. We would not come there. This is not a fit for us. And I was like, okay. So that night, after I got all the three responses, I remember I was trying to sleep and I just kept waking up because I was like, I have to tell them that we're not doing this, that this is not a fit for them the way things are, and how am I going to say this to them, and they're going to be upset, but I can't ethically take their money knowing it's going to fail. Like, I have too much integrity for that. And I was just really honestly upset and wondering how do I do this and not upset them, but tell them the reasons why. So I decided that I was sending them an email, which I did the next morning, and the email was going to say, remember, remind them what we talked about, we're going to be strategic. I asked these ideal clients for their feedback, and they all came back with a resounding no. And I said, I just can't take your money. I can't take your money knowing this is going to fail. And I said, I'm going to paste at the bottom of this email the email that I received from one of these EAs, and I don't want you to be offended by it. I want you to look at it as a learning moment so you can see what you're doing wrong and what we need to fix, because the way she wrote it was basically, it was almost like a checklist. We could just go down the checklist and be like, if we fix these things, then it would work for me, but how it is, it's not. And so I was like, please read it like that. And if you have the money to invest in it, in these changes, then let's do that. And if you don't, then this program is not going to work for you, so let's not move forward with this. So I sent that off on Thursday morning. No response all day Thursday, no response all day Friday, and I was like, oh, you made them mad. They're really upset with you. They didn't even respond. Maybe you shouldn't have pasted the email. You know how we get in our heads, right? What did we do wrong? And there's no communication. So Friday night, I went to an admin awards event. Can you believe this? Wait till you hear this. Can you believe this? I went to an admin awards event where we had assigned seating, and I was sat next to this guy that I had never met before. And I sat down and he asked me, my name and what do I do and all that. And he was like, oh, I need your card. So I gave him my card and he gave me his and he looked at my card and he said, is that you? And I was like, yeah. And he said, I have to show you something. He said, do you know this person who was the restaurant manager that I had just met with and had sent that email to? And I said, oh, from this restaurant? And he said, yeah. He said, I need to show you the text message that he sent me about you. And I was like, oh, great. I don't even know this guy. And I was like, what is this going to say? So he pulls up the text message and the restaurant manager said to him, do you know Shauna Anderson-Newt from Spitfire Advertising? She owns this company. And he replied back and he said no. And he's like, you need to know her. She's really good at what she does and she's honest. And I was like, wow. So I was like thinking he was upset with me and all this stuff, and he appreciated that I went the extra length to take the time to do the research, that I was honest with him, that I didn't take his money as other people in the past, as they have told me have, and not been able to get him results. And the guy looked at me and he said, I want you to be our vendor. And I was thinking, he hadn't even talked to me, like, you don't even know what I can do for you. But because of my integrity and how I handled that situation, I now have a new client. And this room that I was at for this event had 500 people in it. It was assigned seating, and I was sat next to him. Like, I don't know what you believe in, but to me, that's the higher power doing its work. I'm just amazed. So my lesson for you is, first of all, do what's right. Make sure you're ethical. Before you do marketing and you create a new program or a campaign, make sure what you're doing fits the target audience. Whatever your offer is, make sure it fits your target audience so that you're not attracting the wrong people, you're not in alignment, and your marketing is going to fail. Because that's what happens a lot of times, and it's really frustrating, and then you're wasting time and money on it. So, like this restaurant owner had told me when I met with him, like, we don't know what we're doing. We know how to make food and and this stuff, but the marketing part we're not good at, and that's where we really need your help. So that's really what I want to encourage you today with. Make sure you're not making mistakes. Make sure you treat people fairly. Make sure you're being ethical. Because you never know what's going to happen. You don't know when you're going to happen to sit by somebody out of the blue, because the universe, the higher power, coincidence, however you want to look at it, has created that for you. It's just amazing to me. So if you have something that you're working on and you're not sure if what you're doing is in alignment with your target audience, reach out to me. If you have questions about this video, reach out to me. I'm always here to help you, right? Please do. Follow me on YouTube so you know when these videos come out. If you want to contact me, my email is Shauna, SHANA, @spitfireadvertising.com. I would love to help you. I want to make sure that you are getting the best results that you can for the marketing that you're doing. The sun's setting. I'm sure you can see it coming here. Can you see it coming through the trees right there? Yeah, so the sun is setting on today, but I just really wanted to share this with you, and I hope that it helps you and it inspires you. If you're sitting on the fence and you're like, I don't know how to handle the situation, I was feeling the same way. I could not sleep that night, and everything turned out exactly how it was supposed to turn out. It's perfect. So I hope you have a good day, and if you don't do anything else, can you do one thing for me? Please remember to smile, because happy looks good on you. Have a good day.